How do we get here? Lol. Yeah, I have, haven't I? Alright guys, stream's gonna start in just a sec. And we're on. Okay, let's go. You can't even see my little doodad. Off. Oh, that's fine. Just move it over here. I don't have a border yet. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'm gonna be chilling out for a few more minutes. I said I'd start at 6, so since I had something come up, so we're gonna start at 6, and I still have stream delay, don't I? Why? No, I need to fix the stream delay. Hold on. Let's try that. Okay. So we should be caught up, maybe? Maybe? Let's find out. I'm gonna find out my other devices that are logged in. Oh, we have a bunch of people here. Nice. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna start in 3 minutes, and I'll play the intro that I have created for the YouTube channel. Which doesn't. I'm not gonna perform with lyrics yet. I might later in the stream, but for right now, we're not gonna do it. But I will play it because it'd be good to start it off, because that's how we're gonna start all the videos and all the streams in the future. Is I'll play that either live, or if it's for a YouTube video, I'll have a recording that I'll put straight on, and I'll make myself a nice animated intro, which will be nice and fun. I'm super excited about that, and I can't wait for what's coming up next. So, without further ado, we have 3 minutes. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming out to the stream. It's my second stream because I'm not used to streaming, so I'm getting pretty good. I have a really nice setup now. I'm using Streamlabs, so quality should be getting better. I know my camera sucks right now, guys. I'm getting a GoPro soon. Relax, breathe with me. It's only 720. I get it. My computer, my gaming laptop, for whatever reason, has a 720 pixel camera apparently. So apparently, I can't stream HD, and my phone can go 4K. But apparently, you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time, which basically means you have to be monetized before you can do a mobile stream. So I have a nice 4K camera on my phone that I could live stream with, but they changed the requirements, and as such, can't do it. It's unfortunate, right? So I'm dealing with what I got. I was already planning to get a GoPro. It's just even more of a reason to make sure I get a GoPro for Christmas. So that's coming up soon. I'm working on getting copyrighted. We're almost there. Almost there. I just gotta get an ID scanned and sent to them. And then I will be getting. Then I'll have to record my songs, which will be a fun process. We're about to get started, guys. Thanks for being here once again. If you haven't, please subscribe. I assume most of the people who are watching are probably subscribed. So if you guys could at least leave a like, that would really help me. The major thing for why I'm streaming right now, guys, is because it's fun. I get to show you what I'm working on, because I don't really want to show you finished products, which is why I'm not showing you finished songs. I might show you a few today if you're lucky. I might show you sections of songs I have complete. But honestly, the ones I'm writing are way better than the ones I've already written, because I'm getting better at writing. And so with me progressing in writing music, I can't wait for what's coming soon. And so I'm so excited to officially start the stream, I guess. So, yeah, I'll play the intro and we'll get going. Something like that. So That's coming. I'm going to be recording that and making my intro. Hopefully a little bit of animation in there too. So that's exciting. So I just want to show you guys that. That's how we're going to start off every video, every stream in the future. It's just that. So yeah, it's really exciting for me to write music, and so this one actually was really fun. I will talk about this at the start of the stream because I think it's good to start talking about this right after we play it. So with this one, I was actually planning to put on another song, which I will play when I have, because I'm still writing the songs. But I was putting it because I'm writing a song, right? And I'm like, okay, what's next for this song? So I'm going to look for what's next for the song, and well, I had that idea of what I just played you. Well, didn't work that well for the song because it didn't belong, but I liked it too much, and so I was like, oh, this might be good for an intro, and so that's why we now have our intro. I'm super excited. I'm going to be animating that. We're finding something, getting somebody to animate. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out, but I'm super excited about that intro. It's actually really fun to play. Yeah. So what's going on right now is I'm currently waiting to get copyrighted, which isn't very far ahead. So it's gonna be nice, and then I'll be recording my first 4 songs. I'll be sending out to them to get copyrighted officially, and then I will. And while I'm recording those 4 songs, I will also be filming the songs. Hopefully, we'll find out. And that will allow me to go not only to get copyrighted, but to make music videos, which we will eventually be posting here on YouTube. So just wait for that, and it's gonna come. I'm super, super excited. So if you guys want to say hi, I would love to. I'd love to chat. If you have any questions throughout the stream, let me know. I'm super excited to start. So first of all, guys, what's going on right now is I'm in a new recording setup that I have. So I'm still trying to figure things out, and that's a little weird, if not frustrating at times. For example, I have stuff that shouldn't belong on my desk that's on my desk, and I'm plugging in through a cabinet because for some odd reason there's an extension cord that it's kind of like those strip cords where you have multiple plugs. Yeah, I have one in the back of my first cabinet in this desk, which makes no sense. So I have my computer cord coming out of the cabinet because that's the only plug I have left other than what's below, and I don't even have room for stuff down there. So we'll be working on getting a nice setup for my recording studio, and we're working on that. Right next to me is actually my violin cabinet, which I might show you guys if you'd like in a bit. You can let me know in chat. That'd be really appreciated because I don't want to move this unless I have to, unless you want to see it. I don't know if you do. But I have a violin cabinet, and thank God, I built that a while ago before Corona, obviously, in classes at Coyote Central in Seattle. And it was a blast. But I have the bottom, which is a violin cabinet for my electric and my regular violin. And then the top actually has a nice overhang, which I can show you guys in a little bit. I think I did that in my recording studio tour or whatever I called that video, so go check that out. But this cabinet is going to be painted with eventually this summer will be painted with a white, a light blue, and a gray paint theme, so kind of modern. And I'm hoping to put some LED lights somewhere. So, and my Allstate plaques are actually going to be going on that. I can actually grab my Allstate plaques for you guys. But yeah, Allstate. I bet Morgan Madison, if you're watching the video, I hope you have yours from Allstate. Yeah, fun. But I have my 3, my junior, and my 2 regular Allstate. So yeah, that's fun. I'm gonna put those where they won't break as well. And so that's gonna be fun. I also have some other stuff that's being worked on. Other than that, hopefully I'm going to get a electric violin set up real soon. I'm hoping. Because right now my electric violin is really just a loud freaking violin. And I like loud violins because I like violins. But it doesn't really help me. Like, it's not very useful for writing, if that makes sense. So that's why this album is not going to contain any electric violin. But I'm hoping that I can get the setup put together around my birthday, which is in March, or maybe in April to May, which is when this launch date is. Because I'm hoping this next album is going to feature my electric violin as well. Then once I get used to the electric violin setup, we're planning to go straight into maybe an electric guitar. So that's going to be pretty funny because electric violin, your setup, you're already going to need stuff for an electric guitar. I've always wanted, and I've always been interested. I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to play an electric guitar. So with the violin setup coming for my electric violin, hopefully sometime soon in the next 5 or 6 months, hopefully, if we can make it work. I'm hoping that then I can learn to play the electric guitar, which is going to be interesting. It's the most different instrument than what I already play or what I have in my arsenal right now. So without that, right now my electric violin is just a regular violin essentially, and I can't wait to actually make it a real violin. So with that, that's what's going on, I guess. Also, I broke my mic stand. Literally, it's cracked. I cracked my own mic stand. I'm a little annoyed. Christmas is coming, so yeah, fun. And meanwhile, this setup that I have, my amp barely fits with my desk, and it's really, really annoying me. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. I guess I'm gonna play what I have currently going, and then we're gonna chill, and we're gonna maybe I'll work on writing some stuff while on stream, because why not? It's kind of fun actually. So if you guys actually want to see how I write, it's not a bad time. So let's start with that. So currently I have 4 songs which are done. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. Can't wait for an actual GoPro. Yeah, so I have the songs I have are called Rocket Tail, Get Ready for the Show, Waiting for My Heart, and Whenever You Feel Down. So those are the 4 I have already written. I might play a little bit of like sections of it later for you guys. Now what we do have going is I'm writing 2 songs currently, which is kind of, these ones are better, way better than anything I've written before, and so I'm so excited to be doing this and to be learning, and it's kind of a lot of fun. You know, coming from my first song, which I might actually play my first song for you guys. It will actually probably play my second, not my first, for specific reasons, which I don't want to explain. But I've learned a lot, and while you guys who haven't been listening every single haven't been getting updates because if you're not my friend, you know, which is fine. I want to have you guys here that aren't people that just aren't people that I know, because I want you guys. I want to have a community around me, and so we got to build that up. So what we got going is I have 2 songs that are being written, which are going to be way better than anything I've ever written before, but it's also taking a lot longer, unfortunately. But it kind of makes sense for me. For some reason, some of the best songs actually take the longest, and some of the best songs don't take any time. It's the ones in the middle that are just, sometimes they're good. Most of the time, they're just decent. So if I have a song that takes forever or a song that's really quick, you know, I know, most likely I have something either pretty good or something that like just is kind of me forcing it, if that makes sense. So I haven't thrown away a song, I guess, except for the very first one I technically wrote, but it wasn't even finished, so I don't count it as a song. But it just wasn't good because I'm learning. That's one of the cool things about writing is you're going to learn a lot. And so with my album first being in piano and then getting electric violin in it, I'm going to learn stuff as I go in the first place. And that'll help me be ready for the electric violin because that's going to be a lot more complicated. So eventually electric guitar, but until then, we'll see. I got to go elect my setup for my electric violin because right now it's just the violin and an amp, and that's only as helpful as you can get. So I really need like loopers and, you know, wah-wah pedals and stuff like that. Fun stuff. But for right now, we're on the piano. So what I do right now is I have, I mentioned this last stream, which was yesterday. But I do play in the key of C, and then I transpose it. So my songs are going to be transposed. And sometimes I might change key and I'm like, I don't like this, because I'm still writing the songs. So I might change key and I might restart. But let's get going on what I have. So first, I don't want to do that one first. Let's do the other one first. Okay. So this one is, it's interesting. So Okay. So our chords for this one are going to be E chord, C chord, G chord, and what's that? D major, of course. Yes. Okay, so you guys ready? So that's all I have written. And that's not exactly the order things are going to go into, but you know, eventually we'll get there. So I'm super excited for that one. That one's kind of an interesting one because we're going from basically I have an intro that's not quite the intro. It's kind of like the intro after the intro, which is really weird personally. But I think it'll be better for structure. And then we have our thematic topic, which is our and instead, because I can't play, we're going. So. So that's fun. And that's what I have written for that song. And I don't have lyrics for that one at all, unfortunately. But this next one, which is the other one I'm currently writing, does have lyrics. So we're gonna have some fun with that. We'll probably mess around with it later in the stream. But I want to play what I have for you guys. And I'll probably do syllables like da 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 or stuff like that. Now there is a section where actually what I'm going to be doing is actually permanent, so I'll explain that at the very end. So let's get started with my second song that I'm currently writing. Oh, I messed that up. So that's all I have right now, but let's add some syllables in there. And I'll explain what syllables are permanent and what aren't. So, let's get started. So if you can't figure that out, or if you haven't guessed already, so that is our thematic topic. And so we started off with the song with the, and so that is actually going to be the verse structure. So with the new setup, what I used to be doing is I went from intro to verse to chorus to verse to chorus, and then bridge, and then verse, and then chorus, and then ending. And that gets a little repetitive. So what we're having with this song is we're going to be doing intro, thematic topic, verse, chorus, thematic topic, verse, chorus, thematic topic, bridge, thematic topic, some stuff after that, and then finally our ending. Now, I do have an ending idea. I wanted to see if you guys who are here, if you guys could let me know in chat what you think about the outro for the song. Let's find out. I wonder what you guys think, because it has the same vibe kind of thing, I guess. Kind of going for it, but it's definitely an ending. So that's kind of like the outline of the ending. So let me know in chat if you like that, if you're able to. I'd really appreciate that. I wanted to see what people thought about that, because that's I don't know. I think it needs more something different added onto that to be like before that for the ending. We'll see like my other endings, which I should actually play a song for you guys. Maybe let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna do that. So, let's see. Which one should I play? Let's do this one. This is the first song that I'm willing to show you guys that I've ever written. I have one before it that will come with the album. I'm not going to show it until then to the public, just because I'd like it to stay with the album. It's not that it's better, it's more that it's a personal story, and I think it adds character to the album, and I don't want that character to be given away. So, let's do the second song that I ever wrote. Now, this one was written at the very end of summer. Now, what does that mean? That means I just started writing music, and so it's not as good, but that also gives you time frame. So the lyrics in this song are kind of based on the time period, and based on what's going on in the world, and especially at that time when I was writing. But there's stuff that is definitely still relevant. And I'm going to change the lyrics before it gets to the album. Don't worry, it's going to happen. I'm just waiting to write everything, and then I'll go back, change lyrics, see what makes sense, and see what doesn't make sense, because times change. And so I'm going to be going back and editing stuff and doing stuff like that. So all these songs that are I'm going to fix the ones that are repetitive, maybe, if I have time when I'm done writing. But until then, I need to keep writing at the pace that I've been going at. So let's have some fun. I might have played this for, I know, one person that's watching. I think, Morgan, I think if you're on, I think you've heard it. But other than that, I don't think anyone else has. You might not even have heard this one. You might not remember it either. I wouldn't be shocked. So I guess we'll get going. Lately things seem to fall apart, so I ain't got one. Lately things haven't gone to plan. Gotta move on. Summer's coming to an end. Ready for what's next. Just flew by and now it's the end. Doesn't feel off yet. I gotta run, I gotta go. Gotta get ready for the show. I gotta run, I gotta go. Oh, oh, I gotta run, I gotta go. Gotta get ready for the show. I gotta run, I gotta go. Oh, the start of school is coming fast. I'm ready for my best. Distance learning really sucks, but we gotta move on, yeah. It's the start of my junior year, and I'm ready to make it last. Can't wait till this is through. I'm ready for what's due. I gotta run, I gotta go. Gotta get ready for the show. I gotta run, I gotta go. Oh, oh, I gotta run, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the show. I gotta run, I gotta go. Oh, yeah, I gotta run, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the show. I gotta run, I gotta go. Oh, oh. The album's now coming soon, but it's not to you. Now that I'm getting in my groove, I've gotta write something new. Every song is so unique, I know you wanna be. Security is coming soon, I got a lot to do. I gotta run, I gotta go, gotta get ready for the show. Gotta run, I gotta go, oh yeah. I gotta run, I gotta go, gotta get ready for the show. Gotta run, I gotta go, oh yeah. Alright, so that is called Ready for the Show. Now, keep in mind, second song I ever wrote, when I wrote it, it was relevant for the time, but not for what's going on right now. So, but what can I do about that? I can't really do much. So, we just do our best. Now, obviously, you can probably tell what I mean by a little bit too much repetition. Now, music and repetition in music isn't bad if you do it right, but you can't do it too much because otherwise the repetition, if you hear the song many times, it gets tiring because you're hearing the same thing over and over and over again. So that's what I'm working on with my new songs currently. I'm changing up my writing style, making it so that we're going from, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, to adding thematic topics that occur, as part of the introduction, kind of, but then it happens right after the chorus. So it kind of brings more in, and then the thematic topic repeats multiple times at the very end. That's going to bring out, and I've kind of been looking at pop songs that are already out there, that are, people I look up to as musicians, obviously people I probably will never meet. I would love to if I became successful, but even then I might not. Because, we're talking about Imagine Dragons, Panic at the Disco, etc., etc. We're talking about, like, Bastille, I could name a bunch, but I'm probably never going to meet them, and, that's fine. But I look up to their music, and I look at their music as a model for me being a musician. And so what I've done is I've looked at some of their songs, the songs that I like, I've looked at their structure a little bit, and that's what occurred to me is that I'm being too repetitive. So, that's why I'm fixing it. We're going to be less repetitive. Now, that does mean I have a harder time writing because, I have to write more different things. So, we'll get there, right? So, one of the other things I've been working on is obviously making this stream system work. Now, what does that mean? Well, I can apparently test widgets. Well, let's see what happens if someone were to subscribe. My channel sub goal goes up. So if you're watching this, guys, and if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please do. I am going to mess with that to make it not be in my face. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move it way over there. Let's try this, shall we? I don't actually have 40 subscribers. And I don't know why it says I have 38 when I have 33. But, that's another story. Yeah. So that should be better. Yeah. So I'm learning to stream, and it's kind of a fun process. If you guys haven't ever tried to see what streamers go through, all you gotta do is download Streamlabs OBS and get a real stream setup. Get that, get that channel sub goal. Get that alert box, which is right there. And then, what else do I have? We have the sub goal. We have the viewer counter, which is, that's kind of one that kind of becomes pointless because it's very buggy with low numbers. Like, it's kind of like, how many people are actually watching me when it's at such low numbers? Because sometimes it's very accurate. Sometimes they'll say I have one viewer, and I really have, like, 4. It's kind of annoying. So, and I've tested this on my own software. But, streaming is hard. But I kind of enjoy it because it means I get to talk. So that's what I'm working with right now. So that was one of my songs that I have written, and 2 of the ones that I am currently writing. So, I'm planning to go to at least 7 on the stream, and hopefully up to 7:30 or so. So, I'm hoping currently to get up to my channel goal of 55 subscribers, guys. We gotta get to 55. Like, really badly. So if we can get to 55, we're pretty good. if we can get to 55. But I'm currently trying to get stuff set up. Um, yeah, I'm trying to get on social media more. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll get there, guys. Um, we'll rock it. So that is the main content of the stream. I'm just gonna be chilling out for a little while, and maybe I will give you guys some sneak peeks of some of my old songs along the way. You might hear it. I'm just gonna be chilling. If you have any questions, please leave it in the chat. If not, that's fine too. Just if you just want to chill out, listen to what I'm writing and listen to what I'm playing. I'm probably gonna play some of my songs, some clips of my song. I'm not gonna play you guys the actual song because that you guys have to wait for the album. Unless you're a friend of mine or Jeffrey Castle, and if that's the case, then you guys need to let me know you want to hear more. Which obviously I would love to show you guys more, but I just don't want to put it on stream. Now, that does mean there's a lot more for you guys who aren't. There's a lot more for me to show you. And I'm hoping soon to get a GoPro so we can do blogging, which is the whole idea of this channel, is show you guys the behind the scenes of what is not music in my life. And so I've talked about that in the description. If you haven't read the description, they'll give you a better overview of my channel and what my channel means to me, and what I intend for this channel to be. Now, I'm hoping eventually to make a living off music. Now, I'm hoping YouTube could be the way I might make a living off music, but I highly doubt it. Now, if you guys can help support me, we might get there, and that's why I'm working so hard. Streaming consistently is probably going to be something I'm doing because, if I grind out, I'm going to grind out this for support, guys. I really want the support. I want to try and make a living off music. While my backup isn't so bad, it's that I would have more fun and a better life making music and making a living off making music than I would if I was to go and be an aircraft mechanic, which I will talk about. So currently, my plan for college is actually going to Central Washington University. Now, it's a local college near me. It's a state college, so it's public, and that means lower tuition. But that's not really a problem for me. I already have tuition pretty much covered unless I go to like a $70,000 college, which is like my brother. At least he got a scholarship. He's at American University in DC. But I'll be going to Central, which is kind of it's just over the barely over the pass from Seattle, so it's kind of cold, but it also has one of the best aviation maintenance programs in the country, if not the world. And so I'm very excited to get the opportunity to try and go there. Hopefully, I can get there. Now, I'm also going to be not just focusing on aviation. I am going to be focusing on getting as much musical knowledge as possible. Now, what this means for me is that, I'm focusing on aviation, making sure I'm ready for a job in aviation maintenance. So if I can't make a living off music, don't worry, guys. I'm not going anywhere. It just means that I have to get a job that is going to pay the bills. And unfortunately, that means less time for YouTube and streams and stuff like that, because that means I'll be being an aviation mechanic. But I will still be doing this nonstop to try and make a living off music and off YouTube, because that is my long-term goal. Now, if you guys have any way you can help me make that happen and support me, let me know, because I could really use it. I really want to go far, and I have huge dreams for this channel, and the only way we can do it is by starting now. And as such, that is why I am streaming. Now, the streams are going to be more or less of me doing this pretty much every day, but I'm going to be bringing content in this stream, talking about some stuff, and maybe next time, how about tomorrow, guys? I'm going to be planning something over the next few hours for tomorrow's stream. Now, it's probably going to be me talking about something or me reviewing something, so who knows what it's going to be. So I can't wait to do that tomorrow. Now I'm going to be just going to be chilling, as I said, for at least the next 30 minutes. Maybe I'll talk about something here and there. So if you guys want to hang around, it really means a lot to me. Now, if you actually want to subscribe, if you haven't, if you have other accounts, other Gmails or stuff like that, if you could subscribe to my channel, it would actually really, really help me. And it'd be fun to see it on stream. Like, not just me clicking the button, the test widget button, which is down there. Yeah. Um, yeah, so that's what we're working on, and I got a long way to go. But current goals are getting the electric violin set up. Hopefully within the next few months, guys. Hopefully, I'm really hoping. But because that means that I can get into electric guitar. But I want to focus on the electric violin first because I've had the electric violin for 2 years and I haven't had to set up those 2 years. So it's just been a loud violin, as I say. So I'm hoping to not make it just a loud violin and make it an interesting and intricate violin. It's a pretty darn thing. If you guys have not seen it, I will bring it on the stream right now. Because it is, I think it's honestly pretty. I went for looks and sound, and not just sound, because I think violins have to look good in order for you to play good. Like, how can you be confident with with an electric violin that doesn't look very good? Like, I get, like, the pop star electric violins, like, if you haven't seen, like, Lindsey Sterling's or stuff like that. Like, those are kind of cool, but, like, they're kind of plain. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, it's kind of like an electric guitar, there's styles, but, like, it's not unique. Now, this thing, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's very unique. Is that it's a Yamaha YEV 105, which I don't know how long they've been making it. I can look it up real quick. In fact, I will. But it's a 5-string, which is one thing I was looking for. Was a more than 4 strings, preferably. I was looking actually for 6, but I couldn't find one that was A, in my budget range, and B, that looked good. That isn't like completely custom, and when you get to custom, you're talking about a couple $1,000s. And you can find sometimes for like $1,500, which obviously I've been looking at because they're beautiful. Some of these are beautiful, but I'm gonna look up how long they've been making this violin series because I'm curious. I wonder if there's a Wikipedia article. When did they start making these? I wonder if there's a Wikipedia. Let's find out. Sorry, I'm just jamming with Jeffrey Castle if you're watching this, which I hope you are. As I told you, you should come check out the stream. I know you said you have a bad laptop, but and I really look up to you. If you haven't figured out already, you're the reason I got this 5-string. But I really like that. I like some of your songs, listening to them. I'm trying to find how long they've been making this violin series. For the life of me, I cannot find it. It's interesting. Do they actually call? Oh my gosh! If they call this on Wikipedia, if they call them silent violins, I'm gonna scream. Well, maybe not, but I think that's actually what they are calling it. They're calling it a silent violin, aren't they? Of course they are. Okay, so the section on Wikipedia for Yamaha instruments, it says silent violins. Can we talk about this? Silent violins. Is that what you call an electric violin? Because as far as I'm aware, no. Definitely not. They have the YEV 104, the YEV 105, which is this what I have. It's basically the 4 is actually a 4-string version of this, and then the 5 is what I have. I've had this for 2 years now. Yeah, this is the YEV 105. This is in I think a neutral color, as they call it. Actually, no, I think it's yeah, it's either neutral or natural. I don't know. But they have a darker version of this, which I actually kind of like now. Like both of the styles have grown on me, but unfortunately, it's the one I don't have that's grown on me more. Even though I have this one, and I still think it's freaking beautiful. Really, really beautiful violin. I love the curved wood. I gotta love it. Like the fact that they put curves in it. Ooh, like it literally like curves, literally curves. I'm so happy to have it. It's been great, but it's just a loud violin for me. And personally, you're kidding me. All right, for anyone who's on stream, this part came off my Yamaha violin case, and this is going to be my new rant for this violin. Is that both of them have freaking broke off, and it's what's supposed to hold the bow in to your case. So officially, I can't go around with the bow in my case because it'll damage my darn violin. So now I have to put it in my other case. Oh, I'm mad about that. That should never happen. Both of them popped out. Wait, where's the other one? I gotta have it somewhere. It'll be loud. We'll fix it. I'm making them fix it. That should not happen. Absolutely not. Yeah, I can't find the other one, which I should, but I can't. Aww. But this comes off, and you twist it to put your bow in. If you've never seen a violin case, unfortunately, I'm not seeing the other one, which means they're gonna have to purchase it for me, which I'm not upset about or anything. I feel bad for them because I have to actually order it and get it shipped in. But, like, it shouldn't happen with your cases. Absolutely. Never should happen. That's just ridiculous. Just gonna make sure I don't have it. It's so annoying. I'm freaking out. Bruh. Oh. The one thing about instruments and things like that is sometimes things break, and most of the time, it's not your violin. Because you never want your violin or your instrument to break. Because that's bad, and that means you don't have that means the instrument isn't that great of an instrument personally. Now, there are certain things that you could say are your instrument that can break, like your voice, because you can lose your voice, but and we can discuss that all day with those of you who have, I know some of you who are from Allstate, I met at Allstate, if you guys are watching this right now, it sucks when you lose your voice, but at least you don't break and have to go to a shop to go fix it. Yeah. The good part about playing multiple instruments is if you're ever not able to play one, you can probably play one of the other ones. So that's the good thing, unless you break your hand. Which is why I like being a vocalist, because you can be a vocalist without a hand. Which is weird to think about. But yeah. I gotta deal with, well, now both my violins have to go to the shop. Fun. Because I gotta get both of my cases actually need to be fixed. That's great. Love that. Fun. I'll show you guys my other violin, which isn't that impressive compared to my electric, but fun. It's beautiful. Had it for, almost 4 years now? Yeah, almost 4 years now. Because we got it right before I moved. I'm doing a lot of movings. I should probably just put these on the table, but I have my keyboard there, and my amp's still on, so I can't exactly do that. One of the fun parts about having a violin in Seattle is you cannot go outside with your violin. At least with some of the cases I have aren't great for Seattle because the range just goes right through them. And a violin getting wet is a big, big no-no. Basically, any gear you have in the outside pockets are also a big no-no in getting wet. So that's why I have a weatherproof case for one of my violins. I have to take both of them in the shop now. I'm just realizing this. Because my other one needs strings. My regular needs new strings. I might be able to get my parents to get new strings for the other one. Because I'm not gonna lie, probably needs it. I've played it enough this summer, and so far, and they're old enough that I probably should get new ones, but we'll see. The challenge is it's 5 strings, not 4, so it's a little more expensive than my other violin. And I also use the same strings, actually. I use, Dominus? Or whatever they call them. I can look it up later if anyone wants to know, but it's not very relevant for most people who are going to be watching. So right now what I'm actually using is my piano is actually really cool. So I actually have a piano which has a battery in it. So I could go do gigs right now. But unfortunately, I can't go do gigs because there are no gigs. Because Corona and we're going into lockdown again. But that does mean later I could make a living off music because I don't need to go buy another keyboard to do gigs. So that means, I would need to buy another amp though, because my amp does not have batteries in it. Which is something that my mom said, as soon as you get gigs that are outside and you need an amp with batteries, you got it. Because that's fair, you know, if I'm getting a job, that's a piece of equipment I should have. Like, you know, kind of need to be able to hear music. You can't just be out there on a piano and jamming and then nobody hearing you. You're just that'd be kind of weird. I mean, it wouldn't be bad for a music video if the sound was going straight into your recording device or whatever. That actually might work pretty nicely because you can get pretty good shots, and you're not worried about the sound quality being affected by the outdoors. So that's probably what I might do. We'll see. I'm interested in that actually. I might do that. But I'm waiting for GoPro because then I can actually do really good music videos. I can do B-roll, which will be interesting for me to learn how to do because I've never done B-roll. I'm not a blogger yet. I want to be so bad because that's the idea of this channel. I've never seen a YouTube channel on YouTube, and I've looked. I have really, really looked down to like, you know, my range of subscribers. I've really looked. There's pretty much no one who's doing, and you can correct me if I'm wrong and let me know where, because I'd love to watch them. But I'm probably the only one doing live streams, doing music videos, and doing blogs. That's a pretty interesting combination, kind of fun. So I'm showing you guys behind the scenes. I've mentioned that down in the description. If you still haven't read it, please go read it. It explains everything that I'm doing, everything that's going on. In case I've missed something, haven't explained something right, you know, it's there. And maybe there's something I haven't described there, but I doubt it because I spent like 30 minutes on that and making sure everything was there. But there probably is something I'm missing. I'm about 100% guaranteed to have missed something, and that's just the way things work. We're human. But I want to thank you guys for coming out. I am going to be chilling out. If you guys want to ask me any questions, I'll just be chilling. If anyone else pops in, I will probably talk to them for a bit. But currently, we're pretty stable at apparently 4 viewers, which, guys, that's actually pretty nice. Because it means someone's watching my videos. I feel like no one ever watches my videos, which kind of sucks because I kind of want to get more viewers. I want to get that viewership up, guys, so I can feel successful. I actually already feel successful. But these are going to be going on to Spotify, iTunes. I want to get the full list. Please don't close that. Yes, I still want the view time. I will admit I have one device that is watching my own stream. Partly because that means I can watch my stream as the stream is going. Oh, my stream's actually caught up. Wow. Impressive. It's caught up to real time. Actually, it's a little behind. Maybe about 10 seconds. It was set at 20 yesterday, which is, I'm like, why would you buffer your stream by 20 seconds? Like, bruh. It takes forever for people to respond and stuff. So I'm gonna, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling. I'm gonna go make a social media account for my channel, or a few actually, because that'd be kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I have an email, by the way, for my YouTube channel. If any of you guys want to know more, or want to send me links, or just want to provide some help to help me grow, it's lifebeyondlyrics@gmail.com. So it's just my channel, no spaces. I think it's all lowercase. But lifebeyondlyrics@gmail.com. Email me if you have any ways you can help me grow. I would really appreciate it. Because I kind of want to build a following here in Seattle, hopefully, because I want to stay around here. I want to do gigs around here. Maybe Jeffrey Castle, if you're watching, if you could let me post something, maybe just maybe, to help me get a few, to get some people that are here in Seattle, to support me, because that would be huge for me. Just a few people to get me started. It could be as simple as me posting YouTube videos saying, "Oh, hi," on your YouTube channel, or because you never post on your YouTube channel anymore. I know that. We've talked about that before. If you're listening, but yeah, and there are people who are still to this day commenting on your YouTube videos, pretty surprisingly. But you don't post anything. I mean, you don't need to become a YouTuber. You've already made a living off music. I'm not gonna lie. You have quite a few albums. but yeah, if you're listening, you're a huge. You're kind of like an idol to me. I look up to you. You've been very successful, and I want to have that same level of success, if not less than that. Even would be just enough to make a living off music. Is would make my heart overfilled with joy every day, because music is my life, and you gotta live it, and that's why my channel is called Life Beyond Lyrics, because it's about life in general. It's not just about the music, and that's what my channel's focused around music, but it's not just about that, which is why I think that's the perfect name. But yeah, I got a lot going on though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, in other news, the 737 Max got ungrounded. That's a fun geek fact. Well, it's not really a fact. It's like huge news. It's like, yeah, it's like a big event for aviation geeks. Like it's like, oh, the Max is back. It's crazy to have a plane grounded for that long. I don't think it's ever happened in history for that long. It was necessary for sure, based on what the problem was. I mean, you don't want planes slamming into the ground. There's kind of no way to control it. But, ooh, what's this? Yeah, we're just chilling. I'm trying to make a account for the channel on Instagram, which we'll see if I. Oh yeah, it's already set up for this. Yes. Okay. I already have one for Instagram. If you're not, and you're on Instagram, do we say follow? Yeah, it's follows. Yeah, go follow me at Life Beyond Lyrics. I think it's underscore YT. Let me check. Yeah, Life Beyond Lyrics with spaces or underscores, because I don't think you can have spaces normally, so it's just what I can do. But yeah. Oh, I keep seeing electric violins. I'm subscribed to I'm following people on Instagram who they are businesses for electric violins. Oh, some of them are just beautiful. Oh, check that one out. That's a beautiful one. Is that a 6 string? That's a 5. Oh, Oh, some of these violins though. Oh, they're gorgeous. Way more expensive than I could even think about getting right now. After all, I already have an electric violin. Just chilling, guys. If you want to leave, you're fine. But you know, we're just chilling. We still have 4 viewers, which is just still 2 other people. Fun, guys. The content's over. I'm gonna make sure I have more content for tomorrow, though. So maybe I'll just end the stream now, shall I? I don't know. 4 viewers times an hour would be preferred. Yeah, because I get 4 hours free time. Oh god, that means 1,000 days of doing this little before I can get monetized. Yeah, at this rate, guys, we need to get more viewers on here. So if you have any way you can help me grow, I've said that a couple times. Really appreciate it. I'm looking for violins to show you guys. I want to show you guys more violins because there are some beautiful ones. Ooh, looking for them. Gotta find them though. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Pretty decent. Where are some more violins? I want to see more. There are some pretty freaking violins. I guess I'm not going to see anymore. Oh well. But I'm going to actually end the stream here. And I guess, why am I all of a sudden like super yellow? Weird. Whatever. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to get a GoPro at some point soon, hopefully for Christmas. And I'll be fixing the camera quality. Until then, guys, stay tuned. And